Oh, yeah, I'm here somewhere. There he is, right in front of your screen. I don't know why you couldn't see me before. Maybe there's something wrong with your. Yeah, it was something wrong with my technical ability. Um, Hello, it's Friday. I nearly wasn't going to do a live stream tonight, and I don't know how long it will go. I can see I've got a problem already with the screen. Let me just affect that. Hang on. This is so annoying. This looks grey, for crying out loud. What is going on? And I've got that bit there. Can you see that little bit there? It's just throwing me completely off. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be here in a minute. What I need is a producer, someone who understands what the hell is going on back here. No. Let me see if I can fix it another way. I won't be long. Camera hub, here we go. White balance, automatic. Actually, that might have been, that's kind of a little bit better. That's going to have to do, guys. Right. Whew, how the hell are you? Let's have a cheeky look and see who's here. First of all, good evening to me mods. I've got new glasses and I can't see a damn thing. I might have to go and get my old ones. But take them off. It's really blurry. I'll put them up. These are supposed to be the ones for monitors. No, I can't see anything. How can I fix this? Well, I can see your names. I just can't see what you've written. Hello, Kiwi. Hello, Joe. Hello, Paul. Who else is there? Kiwi, Joe, and Paul. I've got 3 people in the chat. Cheryl Reese, hello. That's a new name. Good to see you. And Gary Moores, evening. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. No blood knows as yet. I'm sure he'll be here. None of you would have got a notification. Well, I don't know if you had a notification or not. I only put this up half an hour ago, and then I've literally spent half an hour trying to fix what was going on. The screen was too small. It was like square. And I was like, how do I fix that? Yeah, it's been horrid. Right then, so like me top, unite the kingdom. I know someone that doesn't like the top, but we won't go there. Hello, Pip. Good to see you. How many of you wonderful, wonderful peeps are here? Or can you tell? Oh, 6 waiting, it says on my screen. No. 19. I'm talking to 19 people. Lovely to see you. Listen, on Monday, bank holiday, crikey, you can see right through these poxy things. It's not. I'm only going to do half an hour tonight because I've got a banging headache. I wasn't going to come here at all. But I know that you guys really like talking to yourselves, so I might just leave it running for an hour and leave the room. Then you could just chat amongst yourselves. That'd be great. Great for me. So I'm going to take that off that screen. It's a bit up in the air today. I've had a crap week, if I'm honest. Mainly brought upon myself, mainly lack of sleep, mainly frustration with what's going on in this bloody country. And I don't want to bore you with all of that rubbish. Why isn't my remote working? Let me turn that on. There we go. Have I got... Yeah, let me just... No, it's not programmed. Okay, well, I've got this one here. That's working. So, can you tell I'm upside down at the moment? Hang on. I have cooked a dinner as well and poured it down my neck. And then I changed because I didn't want to get dinner all over my new top. That picture is definitely not right. And it is, sorry, I've got to do this. What the hell? Hmm. How's that? Is that any better? That's much better. It looks very computer generated, doesn't it? It is me, I promise you, it's not AI. I haven't got any AI videos lined up. I haven't. There's a lot of things I haven't got lined up that we'd normally enjoy, and I'm really struggling to see what has been going on. Free daily race tips. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Spoken to Bernard. Just a private chat between me and Paul. I spoke to Bernard earlier. Can you put in your diary September 28th? Don't have to go far. It's I don't even know what day of the week that is. It's Bexhill Seafront. Excuse me, Bexhill 100 are doing a thing for mental health, and the dress code is dapper. So the East Sussex Veteran Sub T-shirt, basically, will be there. Right, that's that bit of business out of the way. Michael Hancock, hello mate. My horse has won 3 races this season. Wow, congratulations. I'll drink to that. Well done, Michael. Well done, Michael's horse. Okay, Russ says, Joe, let's try to cheer Russ up. Bless your heart. Let me see if I can't. Life of Brian. Did I mention anything about that? Favourite comedy films. Okay. Favourite comedy film. Well, you already know my favourite comedy film, don't you guys? Let's see if anyone can remember. Uncle Buck, yeah. When he says to his nephew, you ask a lot of questions, and the nephew says, I'm a kid, that's my job. That's a cracking film. Vic, hello, mate. Evening, you wonderful weirdos. Paul Flint says, hi, Pip. Oh, they did that to me once. Pip says, I had a crap week. Oh, sorry. Scaffold up again. Idiots put in the middle of path, so people having trouble getting to my front door. If people had trouble getting to my front door, I think I'd be quite happy about that. Pain in the arse if it's me having trouble getting to my front door with a handful of shopping. I tend to forget my bags when I go shopping now, and you have to pay 50p or whatever it is for a new bag. So I don't bother. I don't even pick up a basket. If I can carry it in one hand around the shops, then I know I can get it up the stairs into my flat. Simple. Then I have to go down there the next day. Kiwi Wife says, I've been silently watching in the background different YouTube channels. The whole world is upside down at the moment, and it is reflecting on here. Hope this channel stays a stress-free zone. No more on that. Well, I guess I won't be covering a couple of the stories I was going to be covering tonight then. My glasses are really reflecting badly. Blood nose would be upset with me. Can I take them off and just do without them? No. Unless I sit all the way back. No. I'll have a go. Ask a question about films, Russ. No. I've got a right banging headache, I've got to be honest, and all these bloody lights are not helping. And what I'm going to do, is that the right button? That's the right button. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about what happened here in Bexhill on Bank Holiday Monday, why I recorded a film about it. I'm going to share with you the film. It's on YouTube, but it's unlisted, the same as I did with the Lancaster, but this one's a bit different. It's going to stay unlisted for a little bit longer because the chairman's on holiday. I've spoken to him today. He's still on holiday. When he gets back, I'm going to give them an opportunity to, it'll make sense in a minute. I'm going to give these guys an opportunity to embed this video, if they choose to do so, on their website. So it will eventually go live on my channel, but not immediately. I'm sorry, I need my glasses on to see what is immediately in front of me. So, without any further ado, if this works, I'm going to share a video that I only finished editing about an hour and a half ago. It's taken me all week to edit this one. Not non-stop. I just get fed up, walk out, have a break, take the bike out, do what I've got to do, go shopping without a bloody bag. And then until the edit is finished, I beat myself up in my head. It's a me thing. I'm sure you have a me thing too. When you know you've got something that you want to get finished for somebody. Long story short, or a short story long, as many of you will know, years ago, I used to be very active as a blood biker. I was, in fact, a trustee for the blood bikers because they were one short. So I put myself out there. And I used to do a lot with them. I was training controllers, how to answer the phones and what to do. I was raising awareness at events. We'd go to a supermarket and take a couple of bikes, let the kids get on the bikes, all insured, and let people know what we were doing. So we would create awareness and raise funds. And the best bit about doing the public events is when you have somebody come up and say, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for your charity, I wouldn't be here. Because they had a medical episode or an operation where the surgeon needed certain equipment or blood, not only blood. They don't only do blood. Children have milk delivered during the day as well, like prenatal. I'm so out of the charity at the moment. Why am I talking about that? The reason I'm talking about that is because the chairman of the Bexhill 100 Motoring Club is a great friend of mine. I used to work with him and his wife years ago. And he approached me a few years ago, asked if I was still part of the Blood Bikes. Yes, I was. And he said, oh, great, because we would like to nominate SERV, the emergency rider volunteers, Sussex Emergency Rider Volunteers, for one of their charities at this massive event that they put on in Bexhill every August bank holiday. And they do subsequent smaller events throughout the year. But this big event, people pay to show their cars and the public pay to go and have a look. And they have food stands and traders that pay to be there. And they invite certain charities that don't pay to go and share their wares and advertise what they do. So that's what they do. And it's incredible. It really is incredible. And it's certainly a beautiful community spirit. And I have paid the favour forward. They raised, I think, about £3,500 for Serve Sussex, which is a lot of money. When you think each motorcycle costs, I think it's £1,400. I'm so out of the loop. It costs £1,400 per month to keep a motorcycle on the road, with all the fuel and the livery, the insurance, the maintenance, everything that goes behind the scenes. So they do accept, or they have to apply for grants, which sometimes they get, sometimes they don't get. One of the things that makes me angry about this is the fact that it has to exist. There is a National Association of Blood Bikes, and they cover the entire country, NAB. And it upsets me that they have to exist, and that the NHS relies on volunteers to do what is effectively life-saving work. Not always life-saving, but quite a lot of the time. So I wanted to say thank you to Bexhill 100 for supporting a charity that they chose to support, because the chairman of Bexhill 100 was only aware about that charity because he knows me and he knows that I was busy with the charity. So there's only one thing that I know that I can do to say thank you, and that is using my hobby, if you like, of making videos. Hobby. It gives me so much stress, but there we are. So yeah, I wanted to use my hobby to raise awareness for what Bexhill 100 are doing. And I'll go on to part two. I'll let you see the video first, and then we'll discuss part two. Let's run VT. Well, what do you think of that then? Took me a couple of days, maybe 3 days to edit that. On and off. So yeah, so hopefully next year, fingers crossed. No, I'm not going to mention that actually because I don't want to tempt poor fate. So let's just see what you guys are saying. Good use of aerial photography, Russ. I was looking out for who was flying. It had to be you. Yeah, with great permission. I'm waiting for people to say, but that was attended by the public. You can't fly a drone over the public. And they're absolutely, completely correct. However, the low-flying drone shots I got before the public were there. And the cricket pitch in the middle of the field was closed off to the public, but I had permission to fly the drone over that. So the drone, when the public was there, was only over the cricket pitch, which is why a lot of the shots, you've only got the back end of the cars because they were reversed up to the pitch. So I had to zoom in and get all of those bits and pieces. Anyway, that's one of the reasons it was a difficult video to edit, to be honest. So, yeah, it was a registered flight with the CAA. I had permission from the organisers to do. Well, did they request? No, I offered, and they gave me permission to do it. So yeah, everything I do, I do it for you. I do it as though the world and his wife will be watching. So, I've noticed a few new people turned up. Ita, hello. Don't worry about being late. I was late myself. Cheryl, hello. Sylvia, hello, Sylv. Good to see you, mate. And Vic says hello to Sylvia. Right, as I said, I haven't really got a lot lined up other than what I've just said to you and all of that. We are at 7:30. I said I was going to do half an hour, but I was late coming on. Anyway, I wanna go because my head is painful. I just wanted to share that video with you because it's my way of saying thank you to you guys as well, because you're always here, and it's just a nice little something to give back. I can't do a lot, but I can do that. Anyhow, would you believe that there is no Pete and Dud tonight? Because when I press the button, this happens. It worked. That hasn't worked. I've had to re-upload that to that button God knows how many times. And it's just worked. I'm so happy. Right, okay. I will try my best to have more lined up for you next week. And as I said this time last week, I will try to do more videos for you during the week. It's not easy when you're me. I try. And with that in mind, I'm going to say thank you to Paz, because he has, I wrote a little note on his post the other day, and it was from the heart, and I meant every word. I value his friendship. He has done more for me than anyone, really. Second to none behind the scenes. The man is a formidable person, and I won't hear a bad word said about him. Thanks, Paz. Anyway, that was out of the blue. I just wanted to reaffirm the words I wrote. Take care, guys. Love you loads. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you when you're older. Bye-bye. Goodbye.